town got its hustlers, the Bowery got its bums. 42nd Street got Big Jim, a Walker, he a bull shooting son of a gun. Yeah, he big and dumb as a man can come, but he's stronger than a country horse. And when the bad folks all get together at night, you know they all call Big Jim Ball just because.
Why are people always so surprised when you help other people?
It's because not everyone's like that.
It should be. It'd create less problems.
You got it all figured out.
Hi everyone, welcome to The Law and the Promise, and we're going to continue the How I Read the Bible series. It's a playlist, and we started with Matthew, and we're now on Matthew 8. So let's get right into it. You know the drill. If you like this kind of thing, and you like it, give it a thumbs up, or subscribe to it because you really like it, and share it because you really, really like it. It is most appreciated, as it does get out to other people that way. I don't really care if anyone agrees with my opinion on this or not. I'm just sharing it in the hopes it gives them something to think about. I'm not trying to tell you what it says. I'm telling you what I think it says. So, Matthew 8, I'm using King James Version. When he was come down from the mountain, great multitudes followed him. When he came out of being in silence and hanging with God, the crowd of people started following him. And behold, there came a leper and worshipped him, saying, Lord, if thou wilt, thou canst make me clean. And one who had been ill, a leper, comes to Jesus and asks for healing. And Jesus said unto him, See thou tell no man, but go thy way. Show thyself to the priest, and offer the gift that Moses commanded, for a testimony unto them. So what Jesus is saying is, you don't tell anybody I did this. You go your way. Go show yourself to the authority. In this case, it's the priest. So in our case, it may be go see the doctor and offer the gift that Moses commanded. Thanks and forgiveness to those who saw him as ill and that he saw himself as ill. Okay? Thanks for being restored. Forgiveness to those who think otherwise. That is the testimony unto them. You're testifying, okay, that God did this. And when Jesus was entered into Capernaum, there came unto him a centurion beseeching him. Here comes a Roman soldier. When he got to Capernaum, which is where he was hanging, and saying, Lord, my servant lieth at home sick of the palsy, grievously tormented. And Jesus saith unto him, I will come and heal him. The centurion answered and said, Lord, I am not worthy that thou shouldest come under my roof, but speak the word only, and my servant shall be healed. Here's the crux of the word of it all. Speak the word only, and know you or they are healed. For I am a man under authority. He knows about authority. Having soldiers under me. He has people under him that he serves. And I say to this man, go, and he goeth. He knows about authority. I tell him, go, and that guy goes. Come, and to another, come, and he cometh. To my servant, do this, and he doeth it. So he's acknowledging that Jesus is God is the only authority, and if he says the word, it's done. That's all there is to it. When Jesus heard it, he marveled and said to them that followed, this multitude, Verily, truthfully, I say to you, I have not found so great faith. No, not in Israel. In other words, no one she's met with, including those who preach this stuff, have that kind of faith that this Roman centurion had. And I say unto you that many shall come from the east and west, and shall sit down with Abraham and Isaac and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. But the children of the kingdom shall be cast out into utter darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Well, if you're a leper, then you're weeping and gnashing your teeth. You're not sitting with Abraham and Isaac and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. And Jesus said unto the centurion, Go thy way now, and as thou hast believed, so be it done unto thee. And his servant was healed in the self same hour. And when Jesus was coming to Peter's house, he saw his wife's mother laid and sick of a fever. And he touched her hand, and the fever left her, and she arose and ministered unto them. This guy's healing people right and left. And when the evening was come, and they brought unto him many that were possessed with devils, and he cast out the spirits with his word, and healed all that were sick. You just know God's the only authority. You have faith. You say the word, it's done. But it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by Isaiah the prophet, saying, Himself took our infirmities and bare our sickness. This is pointing out the prophecies from the old as being fulfilled by Jesus. Now, when Jesus saw great multitudes about him, he gave commandment to depart unto the other side. He said, Y'all go over there. And a certain scribe came and said unto him, Master, I will follow thee whithersoever thou goest. And Jesus saith unto him, The foxes have holes, and the birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man hath not where to lay his head. And another of his disciples said unto him, Lord, suffer me first to go and bury my father. But Jesus said unto him, Follow me, and let the dead bury their dead. You know, if you think people die, let them bury the corpses. They think they're dead. But if you're following him, a disciple, then you know they're not dead. And when he was entered into a ship, his disciples followed him. And behold, there arose a great tempest in the sea, insomuch that the ship was covered with the waves. But he was asleep. It's all good, baby. And his disciples came to him and awoke him, saying, Lord, save us, we perish. Really? And he saith unto them, Why are ye fearful, O ye of little faith? Then he arose and rebuked the winds and the sea, and there was a great calm. But the men marveled, saying, What manner of man is this, that even the winds and the sea obey him? Son of man. We are all son of man. Son of man. Okay? God buried himself in us, and Jesus is pointing out what happens when you discover this. God's the only authority. You don't listen to anybody else. You know it is what it is. It's all God. So you say the word, and it's done. Period. Faith. It's done. And when he was come to the other side, into the country of the Gergesenes, there met him two possessed with devils, coming out of the tombs, exceedingly fierce, so that no man might pass by that way. And behold, they cried out, saying, What have we to do with thee, Jesus, thou Son of God? Art thou come hither to torment us before the time? And there was a good way off from them a herd of swine feeding. So the devils besought him, saying, If thou cast us out, suffer us to go away into the herd of swine. And he said unto them, Go. And when they were come out, they went into the herd of swine. And behold, the whole herd of swine ran violently down a steep place into the sea, and perished in the waters. And they that kept them fled, and went their ways into the city, and told everything, and what was befallen to the possessed of the devils. And behold, the whole city came out to meet Jesus, and when they saw him, they besought him that he would depart out of their coasts. So he comes and throws these devils out, and the ones who owned the pigs, swine, saw this and go tell everyone about it, and they come to him and say, "Can you get out of here?" So, it is what it is. You make a decision, you say the word, and you trust in God that that is what's happening. For this is all God. Okay. Is that difficult to do? Yes, at first it is, until you see it. So I hope this helps. This is a very straightforward chapter. He means what he says. And he's telling you, have the point of view that this is all God and God's the only authority. And be like that Roman centurion. I've said the word, that's it, done. Okay. I hope this helps. Blessings to you. And thank you. Thank you for being you. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, want to just say something, say howdy, please write it in the comments below and I will respond as soon as possible. You guys have a wonderful day. And thank you. Thank you for being you.
And they say you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't spit into the wind, you don't pull a mask off an old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim.